It's Sunday, July 15th, and I'm John Walsh. This is Watts in South Central LA. The towers behind me have become a symbol of hope for this community. But those hopes have been shattered by a war in the streets. The battle started here, between the Crips and the Bloods, rival street gangs in a city with more than 45,000 identified gang members. Now, what was once LA's problem is exploding in neighborhoods across America. The new foot soldiers in this gang war are being recruited to sell crack in more than 65 U.S. cities. Cities like Wichita. His associates knew him as Kool-Aid, but his real name was Cedric Scott. When he landed in Wichita, Kansas last year, police say it was all business. Part of an expansion program launched by the Rolling 20 Crips from their Los Angeles headquarters. Police say Scott's job was to recruit the manpower to build a new franchise, the Insane Crips. The product was crack cocaine, and the motto was no mercy.
You know, if you belong in the gang, once you're in, you're in. You try to get out. They're just not going to allow it. They do try to control the members. They do that by using threats and coercion, and in some cases bodily harm, in an attempt to scare kids into staying with the gang. It's something like being a lifetime member.
In September 1989, Charlie Green was only 14 years old, and he wasn't ready for a lifetime contract.
Yo, man, that's that Charlie dude. Real talk. Hey, yo, homie, I'm back with you. What's up, my brother? Kool-Aid. Right, Charlie. I see you put your hands in your pocket. How you living? Yeah. Well, that's why I'm here. That's what pulled you over, brother. I'm gonna teach you how to live large and get paid. You understand what I'm saying? Easy money. Hey, Primo. My brother, what's up?
Charlie was a good kid, but he was poor. And police say he didn't know how to refuse Scott's offers of easy money.
These is 50s. You get $10 for every one of these you sell. You finish with these, you come see me, come see Primo. I'll fix you up. Understand what I'm saying? You with it? My man, my man. Introduce you to this set, baby. What's up, Daddy-O? Let me bring your peanut head butt over here.
4 days later, police say Charlie ran into Scott again. Charlie wasn't very good at selling drugs for the Crips.
Hi, cousin. Huh? You got some money for me, man? A little short. Not sure. Around $20. You know what? It's time to go to school, baby. Yeah. Time to do your homework. I'm gonna show you how real Crips do it. Hop in, man. I'm jumping you in this set. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do that, man. Get a shoe. Real don't make no noise, man. Come on, soldier. Real soldier. No pain. Huh? Huh? No pain. Huh? Yeah. To the Crip, man.
They informed him that this was initiation. He is now a member of the family, or they refer to it as the Klan. They made reference to him being in the Crips. And now that he's a member of the Klan, he's to sell drugs for them. And if he does not, he will not eat. He was informed that he cannot make contact with his family. He cannot go home. He was then assigned to Kool-Aid as a shadow.
That night, police say Scott took Charlie to Wichita's crack alley, on-the-job training, Crip style. But while Scott was negotiating a drug deal, Charlie saw his chance to slip away. Green spent the next 4 days trying to avoid the Crips, but he couldn't get away. On September 11th, police say Scott found him at the club Glitter Dome.
Here it is, man. Take me for my money. Then you don't want to be in the set no more? That's totally dissing this nation, cuz. I'm gonna jump you out of this set. Jump you hard, boy.
For nearly 4 hours, police say Scott's gang tortured Charlie Green, then played a deadly game of Russian roulette.
Take a chance on us. Take a chance on you.
Wichita police say when the insane Crips finally released him, Charlie Green was lucky to be alive.
Do you understand me? Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Cedric Scott was arrested. Last February, he was convicted of aggravated assault and kidnapping in the torture of Charlie Green. But 8 days after his conviction, Scott switched ID cards with another inmate and walked out of the county jail in Wichita. Scott avoids the trademarks that often identify other gang members. He doesn't wear colors, and he doesn't use drugs. But police say Scott hangs out in places where drugs are sold. He uses young people to do his dealing. Kids who are vulnerable to the temptations of easy money and less likely to face the full force of the law. Scott was given the nickname Kool-Aid by one of his many girlfriends, according to police. Cedric Scott faces the possibility of life in prison if he's captured. Your call could help get this convicted kidnapper off the street. The number is 1-800-CRIME-90. Charlie Green is still suffering from the terror of the gang's attack. He's in protective custody tonight, and he'll continue to live in fear while Cedric Scott is on the street. Maybe you can help. More of our special edition when we continue.